Azziad Nasenya, a renowned TikTok star, is now fighting a very different kind of battle, not online but in court. The cheerful face we are used to seeing dancing and spreading positive vibes on social media has now found herself at the center of a serious legal drama over her expensive Kileleshwa apartment worth more than 20 million shillings. According to court documents and news reports, Azziad somewhere in 2024 became a member of a Sacco where she was making regular monthly contributions which granted her access to loan facilities. In April 2024, she identified an apartment she liked in the Kileleshwa Kilimani environs and she wanted to purchase this apartment as her residence. She subsequently applied for financing from the same institution and was granted a loan of about 20.3 million shillings to purchase the said apartment. The loan agreement was executed on 16th of April 2024 according to court papers, and later on in June 2024 the property which she had already acquired was charged as security for the loan by the Sako. At first, everything was going smoothly. She started repaying the loan just like anyone would after buying a house through a mortgage. And reportedly, by the time a dispute was emerging between her and the Sako, she had paid a total of 897,000 shillings. However, after a few months, she fell behind on payments, probably because of tough economical times. Well, we don't know the details, but either way, according to the reports, she did default for some time. And by September this year, she reportedly owed 1.5 million shillings in arrears. Now, here's where things took a shocking turn. According to Azziad, on September 19th, 2025, the Sako deducted 2.45 million shillings from her own members' savings account to cover the arrears, which basically meant that the arrears had been catered for fully. And so, seeing this, Azziad believed that everything was finally back to normal. But just 5 days later, she was hit with bad news and was shocked to see that her apartment had been listed for an auction. This was on September 24th, 2024, when an auctioneer published a notice indicating that the property would be sold by public auction over an alleged outstanding sum of 21 million. Azziad, seeing this, couldn't believe it. In her view, she had already paid what she owed, or at least made serious efforts to clear it. So why was her home being sold? That's when she decided to take legal action. She took to the commercial court in Nairobi and filed a case asking the judges to stop the Sako and the auctioneers from selling her apartment. In her court papers, she said the Sako was being unfair and acting too quickly. She argued that after taking such a huge chunk of her savings, there was no reason to auction her house. She also pointed out that the Sako didn't follow the right steps. For example, she claims they didn't give her proper notice, as by law, a lender has to issue formal written warnings before they can auction your property. She also said that the apartment was wrongly described in the auction notice, as they listed it as a 3-bedroom, yet hers is a 4-bedroom unit, which created worry about the apartment being undervalued. The Sako, on the other hand, says they did nothing wrong. Their side of the story is that Azziad still owes them a lot of money and that they are just following normal procedures to recover it. They believe that even after using her savings to pay part of the arrears, the full loan amount hasn't been cleared. So from their point of view, they are simply doing what the loan agreement allows them to do. So basically, on one side we have Azziad saying, I cleared the arrears, there is no point to sell my house, while the Sako is saying, you still owe us lots of money and we are just trying to recover what's ours. In her case, Azziad is asking the court for two things. One, to stop the auction completely until the dispute is fully resolved, and two, to declare the Saco's actions unlawful. Now, what remains is the court's decision. If the judge agrees with her, the auction will be stopped at least temporarily until the case is heard in full. But if the court sides with the Sacco, then the sale could go ahead unless she appeals to a higher court. Of course, this is a legal battle or a legal showdown that has attracted a lot of attention as many await to see what will happen to Azziad's posh apartment. Of course, it's a case that Kenyans are watching closely, some siding with Azziad, others saying that she's making a wrong move. A lady on TikTok believes that Azziad is fighting to stay in debt. So what do you think? Let us know in the comment section. And if you are a financial expert, also drop them comments in the comment section. Educate us as well. And thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned, stay updated right here on BNN.